Welcome back to WWE Supercard. I'm recording this Tuesday night. I just got back from darts. I say Tuesday night. It's currently 12:30 in the morning, so it's Wednesday. It's January 13th. As usual with Tuesday nights, when I'm at darts, I've been drinking. And if you have Facebook, if you get those alerts, on this day you posted this on your Facebook. This is the stuff you did. I'm telling you, most of the time I just delete what I see because I see things I posted in, like 2010, 2011, even back as far as 2008. I'm like, man, you were such an annoying prick when you were younger, like for me. So I just delete everything. It's not even so much I needed Facebook to remind me of this, and I don't know if I'm slightly upset about it because I've been drinking as well. I kind of got over it. It was actually 3 years ago today. My dog had passed away. We had to put him down. If you've been with me long enough on this channel, you would have known I currently live in Canada. I didn't always live in Canada. I grew up in Wales, which is slightly below England. It's not Wales is its own country. It's not part of England, no matter what anyone tells you. Wales is its own country. That's where we first got our dog, Spike. I think I was about 8 years old. Was I? Yeah. No, I was even younger than that. I was either 6 or 7 when we got this dog. It was Chocolate Labrador. I wanted a dog so bad when I was younger. I wanted a pig more than anything, but my parents are realistic. They wouldn't let me get a pig, so we compromised. We got a dog. It was a big surprise. He was honestly my best friend. We had to put him down 3 years ago today, actually. I honestly remember that day like it was yesterday. And I know there's the off chance you might have seen some of the tattoos that are on my arm, the crappy ones that I'm getting rid of. But 3 years ago today, we had put down Spike. And I'm going to show you this as well. It was 2 years ago today. I actually got his paw print, because you can't bury dogs or animals in Canada. I don't know if that's like it over the world. They pretty much just take up space where actual bodies could go. So if it happens at the vet where they put them down, they actually cremate the animal. They burn them or whatever. But the place we went to, we were allowed to. They would press his paw into ink before all of that happened, and then we still have the actual stone mold of his paw from when we had put him down. So we got that upstairs. I brought that to a tattoo artist. He's actually the guy I go to for all my tattoos now. He's the guy who did my chest piece and this big ass one on my ribs. So that was the first one I got from him, and that's his exact paw print right on my stomach, exactly where he would lay his head every single night when he slept on my bed. But enough about all of that sad, depressing stuff before I upset myself even more. So, I'm recording this Tuesday night, so this will go up Wednesday night. I'm actually doing the overnight shift at the hospital. Tonight, I guess, is when you'll be seeing the video, or today. So I'm going to record this Tuesday night so I can I'm going to be sleeping most of the day. So I got to do the overnight shift. So the preview is probably going to be up by the time you watch this video. Hopefully, it should be. It's not up right now. This week's PCC is going to be Chris Jericho against Xavier Woods. It's the cards aren't in the catalog as of right now, but when I was on the home screen and it was cycling through, it was showing the cards, Hell, I'm surprised Xavier Woods is actually getting a event card. But I'm going to tell you right now, Chris Jericho is going to win this one by a landslide. This is going to be the first event Chris Jericho has won. He was previously... He was in the second PCC against Randy Orton. And he didn't win that one. That was actually a few months after this game had come out. Survivor Tier hadn't been introduced yet. And I remember I kind of forgot about this game and didn't really play it. And I came back in and the event was already done. So I didn't really get to play. Not so much I didn't really get to play it. I didn't get to play it. And Randy Orton won that PCC. I'm trying to even remember what was going on at that time in the WWE. Like, were they even feuding? It would have been about a year ago. Something like that. I can't remember. Either way, Chris Jericho's, I'm pretty sure, is going to win this one by a landslide. Even though Xavier Woods is a right arrow, believe me, even though Jericho is a left arrow, and he's probably going to win this event, I'm going to tell you right now, the rewards on Jericho's side are going to be stacked just to make sure you pick him. It seems to be right now they don't want to create an event card that can tag with the others. At least not one that you can get so easily. Because I remember with the Survivor Tier in Season 1, now you can easily correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section. There were no left arrow event cards with the exception of PCC cards. I think, but even then, I think the only one was The Undertaker. I think he was the only left arrow card that was an event card. And, you know, it kind of limited the tag teams until Dean Ambrose was a Survivor card. Because back in Season 1, Dean Ambrose was a down arrow. And Roman Reigns was the second Road to Glory card, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure it was Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was the second card for Road to Glory. So Roman Reigns was an up arrow. Sting was a left arrow? I'm pretty sure Sting was a left arrow. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure he was a left arrow. And then Bad News Barrett was the third Road to Glory card. So you see it everywhere. The tag team in King of the Rings would be Bad News Barrett, Roman Reigns, because they were compatible. It was a good tag team, and then Sting would be in a single slot, and then you just had to hope, you just had to get a Survivor Pro and a Survivor Pro Diva to fill up the other two spots, and then move the cards around so that you could advance in King of the Rings. And then the Dean Ambrose Road to Glory was introduced, and that was a new down arrow card. So then the tag teams ended up being Bad News Barrett and Roman Reigns, or Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. So of course there were advantages to both of them. If you went with the tag team of Roman Reigns and Bad News Barrett, you'd pretty much win every single power toughness match. Whereas if you went Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, you won every single speed and charisma matchup. And then of course, Proc came into effect and everything, and then almost everyone had the, Survivor Classy Freddie Blassie, so that was the plus 24. Back when Survivor cards only procced at a plus 55. Not this 258 that you see now. Which I find absolutely ridiculous. It's insane how high the, just how high the addition of proccing is now. With the plus 55, you could still win with a support. Now there's no chance, because the survivor supports right now, you can even see this charisma one I have. It boosts by 110. When a survivor pro properly leveled up boosts at plus 258. What's the point? In the support, really, it's not going to win. It just gets absolutely outclassed. The only way it works is if the AI picks a card that doesn't boost in charisma. That's the only way that it works. Other than that, you just get absolutely wrecked. It's ridiculous. I don't agree with this plus 258. And if you put every single token that you get on ability, it's actually... I didn't want that to be a reset. I was going to play the rest at Survivor++. If you put every single token that you get on ability, it's actually... because I saw it, I believe the amount of the boost that you get is like 448 or something. It's absolutely ludicrous. One of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen in my life. But anyways, that's going to be it for today. Thank you all for watching. Please take care.